Quick movie review. Welcome back to the J. Scott Morning Show. It is a brisk one out here today. Today's movie is The Wild Robot. If you love movies, I'm glad you found the channel. All the Parents Guide stuff is below, so make sure you check that out below. The rating, the descriptions, the Parents Guide information that all the other parents in the world throw on there about what's in the movie. Let's get to it. Wild Robot, new movie. It's a good movie. It's a fun movie. This movie came out, and I saw the trailer, and I was like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? What a wild... I saw it. It looked nice. It looked... The animation looked pretty, but I wasn't sold. Much like the Paddington movie. When I saw the trailer, not sold. Wild Robot was a fun movie. Here's a few takeaways that I have from this movie. I loved how the robot adapted and learned English. The robot didn't understand the language of the animals in the forest. I thought that was so fun and creative how it just sat there and listened and interpreted and absorbed. And then when it stood back up, the movie was in English and you heard the language, the animals talking to the robot. I thought that was super creative and fun. The other thing the big thing with this movie is, spoilers a little bit, maybe. You got to say that. I hate that you got to say that. I really, there are movies that come out for kids where it's, from the beginning, it's an underdog story where the main character is like this person that's not quite equipped to do the job like the other characters in the movie, but then they get kind of brought in and they triumph at the end. Most of this movie, it blindsided me that I didn't see it as an underdog story. It was just the robot felt inclined that it had to raise the duckling or the gosling. And then the movie towards the end brings this whole like underdog element to it that I'm like, oh, I didn't see that coming. That's pretty cool. And it wasn't as patronizing or annoying as other movies were from the very beginning, this runt is going to grow up to basically lead that pack and blah, 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 blah. So I thought that was kind of cool that maybe some of you saw it right from the beginning, but it threw me a little off guard. Maybe because I was going in with no expectation, but super cool. Yeah, I know. It is cold out here. So we're doing it. I said it at the beginning. The animation was beautiful. I thought the animation of the movie was great. It's just really cool when you see movies, like especially like when they're in water and you're just like, why am I looking at real water in an animated movie? Like where we've come movie wise when it comes to cartoon movies for kids, like the animation in this movie is legit. It's pretty cool. And a final thought for the movie is the end of the movie. They do sneak in a little emotion, and I was just like, they're pulling out the heartstrings of a dad taking their kids to the movies. And I've gone through a lot of stuff, so maybe that's where it comes from. But the fact that they can tug a little bit at that, where you're kind of like, you know what? That's not me. That guy over there. I don't know why he's chopping onions in the theater. This is ridiculous. I just want popcorn, man. When any kids movie can do that a little bit to an adult, where it pulls a little bit out of you that you're like, wow, it's tapping into something. Bravo to The Wild Robot. I thought it was a great movie. It's good for the family. I didn't find anything crazy in it. You can check out the Parents Guide. Thanks for coming back to the J. Scott Morning Show. More to come. We'll see you again. Bye.